Hey guys. So I like to encourage, especially with those of y'all in the season of singleness. There's literally nothing wrong with this season. It's a beautiful season. And I want to encourage like anyone that comes across this video, work on yourself, build yourself, have a purpose and plan and motion and achieve the goals that God placed in you. You don't have to achieve those things just with a spouse. And I know we live in a society that encourages like only purpose, especially for a woman, is if you're in a relationship or you get married or have kids. That's not your only purpose. There's nothing wrong with being single. And I really want to encourage y'all. Because again, I've been in my single season for the past 3 years now. And I give glory be to God. Trust me, it's not been easy, but I've come to a place right now that I'm at peace with it and trusting that God will bring the right man for me in my life in his beautiful divine timing. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It will happen. So I'm just trying to encourage someone out there that there's nothing wrong with being single. There is nothing wrong with just it being you and God. There is nothing wrong with building your empire right now, just you and God. Because some because for sure God is working on you. He is also working on your kingdom spouse or kingdom wife. So continue to build, continue to do something. So have something in motion, have a career in motion, build your empire. Don't sit around and just wait and hope that eventually that person will come and then you can start building. No, 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 that's a backwards mindset. And that was a mindset that I had for the longest that I didn't understand. That God has me in this season in order to build me, in order to make me the woman that is meant to carry the destiny with my kingdom partner one day. And I know he's doing the same thing with my future husband one day, that he is building him up. He is healing him, pouring him, and making him become a strong man one day also, so that he will handle the destiny and blessing that we're both meant to be together. And also, sometimes God is placing you in the season in order to heal and transform you and change you from your previous self, from the previous woman or man, from that toxic pattern, toxic chain, or break generational curses in your family. And the best way is to be single, to just be you and God. Or sometimes, if you're blessed enough, God might place you in a community. God might bring friends in your life that you can build with. God might bring people that will guide you and bring you godly counsel. But until then, continue to build your life. Do not stop your life. Do not wait or pause just because you don't have a husband, just because you don't have a wife. Because one thing I'm learning, what I'm under, because I've talked to a lot of married people, marriage is not a simple walk in the park. Marriage is work and dedication and commitment. And sometimes when you get married and start having kids, it will get in the way and block you from doing and achieving a lot of goals, because now your number one commitment is your husband or your wife or your kids or your job or whatever it is. And instead of using the season that God has placed you just isolation by yourself to build that, you're waiting to do that with a husband or wife. You get what I mean? I'm not saying to not build whenever that time comes, but I'm just saying don't just sit idly and twiddle your thumb in your season of singleness and hoping that whenever my husband comes, then I'll do this. Whenever my wife comes, then I'll start my fitness. Then this, that you get what I mean? Then I'll start traveling. Then that live your life. Enjoy your life in a godly way. Because God didn't just bring you on this world in this life to just sit around and wait. And only time you do something is you have to do it with somebody. You don't have to all the time. And I'm just trying to encourage singles because that's something in our community, in the Christian community, because people don't really talk about it, that I've noticed. They don't encourage singles to do that. They always encourage singles, oh, just wait, just wait. God has, and that's not a bad thing to wait. But I'm just encouraging, go live your life. Your life does not start or stop just because or you don't have a man or woman. Just because you see this person's traveling, doing vacations, doing that, that you shouldn't travel. No, 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 no. Live your life. Get up, go get that degree. Because you don't need a man to go get a degree. Because we're not in the I think 1950s. I don't know the year. I don't want to say it wrong. The time where women couldn't even get a bank account without a man's permission. We're not in that time no more. This is a time, like, in my personal, like a freedom period for women that's never happened before, where women can literally get up and go and buy a house, buy a car, buy a business, buy land, buy whatever without a man's permission. So please take advantage of this. And don't be desperate. Stop trying to jump or hop or rush the process of being in your single season. God has you in the season for a reason. God knows where your spouse is. God knows where you're at. He knows what, and in His divine time, when He will bring you two together. But until then, stay encouraged. Work, live your life, have fun, make friends. You don't. Not every person that comes into your life you have to be in a relationship with. Sometimes God brings people in your life as a pit stop, or bring certain situations in your life as a pit stop in order to change you, grow you, or build something inside of you. Not for you to just settle down or be like, this is my wife, this is my husband, and that's it. No, sometimes it's just a pit stop. So please stay encouraged. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope this helps someone. And I trust that God is working on you, building you, and that He will get you out of the season in His beautiful divine timing. But I just want someone, whoever comes across this video, to be encouraged, to be blessed, to not be down on themselves, not feel bad about them just because you don't have a spouse. Trust me, it gets, sometimes it did get to me sometimes, but I always have to remind myself that my love story, my beautiful divine love story, will be worth it one day. The man that God has for me will love God, will be amazing, will care, will treat me right, will adore me. And the same thing for you. Stay encouraged. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Bye.